porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on our front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good morning. Welcome to the front porch. The first day of December. My name's Kenny Dean, along with old Scott Blake out here, Ryan Fuller. And let's just go ahead and say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's here. And also, let's just go ahead and do this so we won't forget. The first sap-sucking, sipping coffee day of the month. Here we go.
You know, time goes by so fast. I said Merry Christmas today. A few hours from now, we're going, what are you doing New Year's Eve?
That's right.
Yeah.
And good morning to you, Matthew Reams.
Hey, good morning, Kenny Dean. How are you, sir?
Man, we're getting our week started. We're talking about it being the first day of December, and we'll be talking more about it. What are you doing for New Year's Eve, and where does the time go, Matthew Reams?
I'm going to tell you what, November and December are the quickest months that I have ever seen. I don't know why they think February is a short month. November and December, brother.
Never heard it put like that, but you know what? You're exactly right. What's on the Triple R Cafe menu today?
Man, Monday is one of my favorite days because we have hamburger, steaks, and gravy on the bar today. And you can't go wrong, especially with these little soggy, wet days.
Ain't the truth.
To have some hamburger, steaks, and gravy, get you some of that award-winning cornbread. And, I don't know if I've ever told you that I had a lady reach out to me, one of our tax assessor, Deborah Lambert. Her granddaughter lives in Tennessee and was getting in a 4-H competition. And they said they were having a cornbread competition. And she reached out and she said, you know what, my mama says that your cornbread's the best. Is there any way you'd let my little girl have your recipe so that she could make it for the competition? We did, and you know what? If she didn't win that 4-H competition,
wow.
Now I give her the credit.
Wow.
But I thought that was just a fun little thing.
Well, that's, when I was in there a couple Saturdays ago, and Bubba from Rick and Bubba was in there. And just a huge crowd on Saturday, and it was a beautiful day, and I was just glad to saw some of my old buddies in there.
This past week you had Channing Tatum, is that his name, the actor?
Channing Tatum, that's right. That sort of went viral. Everybody got so excited. They said, "What is Channing Tatum doing at the Triple R?" And I just thought to myself, I said, why would he not be at the Triple R?
That's exactly right. You're right.
Ain't that the truth?
But and I hate I missed you the other day, Kenny. I was headed out as Bubba was headed in. I wish I would have seen you there. He's been a good supporter of the cafe, and he used to own a piece of property up the road from here, and they would come in on a regular basis, and the market got hot, and he ended up selling that place. And he called me one day. He said, Matthew, he said, I'm looking for more property, and I want to buy some property in Coos County. I said, I'm trying to buy another piece of hunting land, but I want it close enough to the cafe that I can still come and eat. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, if that don't mean something to you, you're crazy. That just we are so blessed. We would not be anything if it wasn't for the customers that we have.
Well, I mean, and people love that small town feel, and I don't care who you are, and you got good food too. So let's don't leave the food out. Good.
Hey, I appreciate that. It's a blessing. It's been a blessing to me and my family. We just had our Thanksgiving meal this past week, and I'm gonna tell you, it took me 3 days to recover. Being up all night smoking meat for 3 days,
Wow.
and then working on Thanksgiving Day. But you know, it was amazing. We do a combination. It's a free meal to anybody who wants it,
Right.
and if you want to make a donation, you can. We had a line out the door. The
Wow.
back door, the front door was open, and people were on the sidewalk. And we were as packed as could be. We had great people coming to volunteer. We had people from Jemison come and volunteer to help serve, and we ended up raising over $2,600.
Wow.
It's going to go directly to our local food pantries. We help support our DHR with their emergency food pantry, and we'll also make a donation to Manna Ministries at Rockford Baptist Church, and they do a great job as a local food bank.
Wow, what a testimony! My hat goes off to Coosa County and the surrounding area, and to the
That's it.
and to the Reams.
If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't happen. And you can open up whatever you want to. If people don't show up, it's not happening.
Well, you're exactly right. Well, thank you for sharing all that good news with us. That was a good Thanksgiving story there.
Yeah, hey, I'm excited. I'm blessed to be a part of it.
Well, we're blessed to have you with us this week, and we'll just go ahead and turn it over to you for the thought for the day.
Well, you know, I something that we've been studying. I had years ago. There was, I can't even remember. I remember I was in my teens, and I heard a guy make a statement, and I wish I knew who it was so that I could give him the credit for it. But he made the statement, when it comes to sharing the gospel, evangelism, he said, apologetics, which is defending your faith, is going to be the future of evangelism. And I remember that statement always stuck, but here we are over 20 years down the road, and I can really see to how that became true. And I was reminded of a story that makes that possible. You know, it starts in the book of Chronicles. We see the story of King Josiah. King Josiah was 8 years old when he became king. That's an amazing thing in and of itself, but that's just how the succession laid. But you know, as he became a young teenager, unlike a lot of teenagers, Josiah began to dive in, and he loved the Lord. He started to cleanse Israel at the time. He would cut down the poles that they had built to the idols and the false altars, and then he sent some money, because the previous kings had let the temple just fall to ruin. The temple that was former in all its splendor and all its glory, they had let it go to ruin and disrepair. And so he sent some money for the carpenters to go, and he let the Levites, and they were overseeing the fixing up of the temple. And as they were cleaning out an area, they came across the book of the law that Moses had written. And they said, oh, my goodness. They said, look what we have found. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I go to clean out a room and I find some books, and usually if I find some that are in a room that we're not taking care of, they're in disrepair. But praise the Lord, these were not. These scrolls were not in disrepair, and they went and they began to read the book of the law to Josiah. And he fell in love with it. He repented, and he just started following the Lord even more. Well, fast forward just a little bit. King Josiah passed away, and we have his son Jehoiakim that takes his place. Well, Jehoiakim's not like Josiah. He goes in his own direction. And the prophet Jeremiah is around at that time, and he's one of the prophets during the reign of Jehoiakim. And the Lord speaks to him. He says, I want you to write down in a book what I have to tell you. That if Israel doesn't turn and go in this way, this is what I am going to do to Israel. Babylon's going to come in and take control, and Israel is going to be dismantled. Well, he wrote it down, and he sent those words to King Jehoiakim. At the time, Jeremiah and his understudy, they went and they hid. And Jehoiakim read it, and he was furious. As a matter of fact, when he was writing down what the prophet of the Lord wrote, he would throw it into the fire every 3 or 4 paragraphs. And then he wanted them to go and find Jeremiah because he was going to get rid of him. He didn't want to hear this kind of stuff. Well, the Lord told Jeremiah, he said, I've hidden you. He said, now I want you to write down again the words that I just wrote. And so he did, and he was hidden from the king, and that word was able to be preserved. And I think about that as I'm reminded in 1947 in the Qumran Caves, in a village right about 20 miles east of Jerusalem, in some caves, there's this young shepherd boy, and he tosses a rock looking for a goat. He tosses a rock into a cave, and he hears something shatter. And they go in, and all of a sudden they discover the Dead Sea Scrolls. And over the next 10 years, through 11 caves, they find every book of the Old Testament with the exception of Esther. And they find several copies, and it is preserved. And they're able to compare it to other texts, and they realize the legitimacy. Now, some of these things, now remember, 1947, this wasn't too long ago, some of these manuscripts dated back to 300 years before Jesus Christ was born. And it strengthens me as I start to take a step back, and I think about that man's statement years ago, how being able to defend the faith, apologetics, was going to be the key to sharing the gospel. And I am encouraged because I realize that God is going to preserve his word. There's something supernatural about that. No matter what we throw at them, no matter what humans and men try to do, God is going to preserve his word. That's something that we can stand on. We can stand on the legitimacy of God's word. And I don't know about you, but that strengthens my faith. That gives me hope, because I know that as we declare this great word of God, that we see through all the centuries that God has been willing to preserve his word so that it can be intact, it can be factual, it can be true, and it can be something that we can cling to. So I pray that God will place somebody in our path today that we can share the gospel with. And as we do that, we can stand on the comfort of God's word being preserved. Guys, that's my thought for the day.
Man, what a great start to the week, and we got to start it with you. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week, and we'll look forward to hearing from you early in the morning, Matthew Reams.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it, Kenny Dean. It is always my pleasure.
See you, buddy. Take care of yourself.
All right, thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, hey. Wow, that was powerful this morning. Let's talk about the weather right now. 40 degrees starting out, overcast, mid-50s. Let's go into tonight, because tonight's still a little iffy. It's 100% chance of rain, 47 for the low. And let me stop right there and tell you, they'll make a decision today around noon for the Christmas parade. I talked to Steve Robinson yesterday, President of Chamber of Commerce. So right now it's still on, and that's all I can say. Let's go into the rest of the week. Tomorrow, 49 and 29. Ooh, cool. Wednesday, 52 and 35. Thursday, 51 and 41. Rain back in here on Friday, 53 and 42. About 100% chance of rain on Friday. About a 40% chance of rain on Saturday, 51 and 32. Pretty cool week there. 5-day forecast brought to you by some folks that are really cool. I'm talking about the Yerke family. Highway 280, Jackson Gap. Town and Country Cleaners, let me tell you about them, because Town and Country Cleaners is located on Cherokee Road right here in Alexander City. And the special of the day, Monday, 5 laundry shirts, $11.55. So go by Town and Country Cleaners, Cherokee Road, and tell them we sent you.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Atlanta's Place, Marshall Street, downtown Alexander City. They'll be open here shortly. And if you like, let's talk blueberry pancakes right now and bacon. If you like blueberry pancakes, these will melt in your mouth. In fact, just the regular pancakes at Atlanta's will just absolutely melt in your mouth. Good food for breakfast, good food for lunch. Atlanta's Place, downtown Alexander City. Hey, at 6:45 today, we're going to have a bunch of little ones in here, 10 and under soccer state champs with Levi Lewis about 6:45 this morning. Dadeville Mayor Chuck Ledbetter, of course, we had him and Alex City Mayor Mike Dinsmore on for our Thanksgiving special Thursday and Friday, but he will be coming on a monthly basis, letting us know what's going on in the Dadeville area. And It's bell ringing time with Salvation Army, and Tammy Salinas will be on with us at 7:30 today. So there's your lineup for today. Hey, congratulations to the Benjamin Russell Wildcats. Went down to Saraland and didn't fare too well, but what a great season they had. You can't take anything away from their great season.
Great season. They just had they had a couple of had 3 turnovers. Saraland did in the first half. We didn't capitalize on.
Yeah, right off the bat,
right
too.
Off the bat, yeah. And we should have, should have, would have, could have. But hey, that was a great season. You're exactly right. And a lot of those boys will be back. There's a few that are going on, like one kid going to Alabama, but there's a large portion of that group will be back.
And congratulations to the Tide as they. Boy, I tell you what, the Iron Bowl is never boring.
No.
I don't ever remember a boring Iron Bowl. I'm sure there's been some in there that one of them won bigger.
Yeah.
But that game was not over till it was over.
Yeah.
And that says let me tell you something, that says a lot for Auburn right there. I mean, my hat goes off to Auburn. I know they didn't have a good season. They got a new coach now, but that's a shame.
Russian coach.
Yeah, I know.
I must break you.
You're getting a keto cruise ship in here next.
Yeah.
We got all kind of things. Let me just start with Elks right here. Breakfast with Santa, December the 13th at 9 a.m. That's at the Elks Lodge. Kids eat free, so come on down for that.
So they just have milk and cookies? Isn't that what he has for breakfast?
Well, I'm sure he may be going get him some
pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes.
Okay.
Trying to see a date on this. Oh, December 31st. There's another thing going on. So we got a lot happening. Hey, if you got announcements for December, no matter what it is, unless it's a paid or something paid, get them to us. Either Scott or myself or Ryan or John Kennedy. We'll throw him on there too. Here, I'm just looking right here. This is from Kim Dunn. This is from yesterday. They're keeping it from the Chamber of Commerce because we're supposed to have our Christmas parade at 6 o'clock tonight. The weather about that time still.
About 80% chance of rain.
Yes, it's still.
Yeah, it's gonna be real iffy.
They're keeping an eye on the weather. They'll make a decision by noon today. So they'll just have to wait till the last minute. That's it in a nutshell. So we'll
can't control the weather.
Of course, you can find out on their web page, their Facebook page. We'll be announcing here on Kalijah Country 97.5. So we'll get the word out because and so that's all I can say. That's all I can say about that.
It may or may not rain.
Silence abound.
Well, that's all you can say.
Be sure to check out the Adventures of Nibbles. That's Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical. Christmas Elf. When did that elf get so popular?
Oh, the elf on the shelf?
Yeah, elf on the shelf.
I don't know.
Has it been for a long time, or have I just noticed
it's been
in the last
a while
few
because
years?
my kids, they're 32, 30, and 22. We had elf on the shelf when they were little.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now Cindy does cookies. She's doing
elf cookies?
Yeah, they were picked up last week. It says, I'm back. The elf is back. But he'd end up in the refrigerator. He'd be all over the place,
I know.
Go find him.
I know Maggie and him yesterday, and WW was asking about him. I know the Dean family were very blessed for Thanksgiving. We didn't do ours really until Friday and Saturday. And let me tell you something. Thanksgiving Day, I grilled a steak out at lunchtime. I ain't done. I like that new tradition.
Yes.
It was just some baked beans.
We had tradition. We had 24 people at my mom's house.
Wow.
Yeah, we had people from Ohio. My son-in-law's parents came from.
How many turkeys you wind up cooking?
I cooked 70 turkeys.
Okay, and I knew it was the last count.
A bunch, but we had a bunch. We had people from Ohio, North Alabama, Birmingham. We had them from all over the place. And had a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
Michael Murphy, Maggie and them got Michael Murphy to do their turkey. And let me tell you something. This thing just absolutely melted in your mouth. And then Saturday they did drunk chicken. The two. I got this.
Was that a dance? The drunk chicken.
Yeah. Well, somebody gave me this. It's where you can, you put 2 cold beers in a holder,
Yeah.
and then get the chicken all ready and just stuff it beer cans up his rear
Michael's
end.
done that. I don't know, what does it do? Does it keep it moist?
Oh yeah, and it is, and it's you know, you can get a couple of whole chickens,
They're
$6 or $7, and that's a lot of meat.
I grilled at the tailgate Saturday. I bought, you know, you buy these bags of leg quarters
Yeah.
for like $8, and you get like 14 or 15 of them in there. And I cooked those along. We had the grill fired up Saturday.
Hey, Auburn Tigers basketball. They'll be on Wednesday night from Neville Arena as the Tigers welcome North Carolina State. And you can hear it right here on Clyde's Country, 97.5. Then Auburn Tigers men's basketball is on the air Saturday night from McHale Memorial Center in Tucson, home of the Arizona State Wildcats. So they'll be doing some traveling.
They're playing
this week.
they're playing some pretty serious teams here this next week or so, right before Christmas.
Goodwater Christmas Parade, they got theirs December the 4th, and of course that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I believe it'll be Thursday
It's not
night.
raining to Friday, so they may be okay.
Yeah. Kellyton Christmas celebration, they'll have theirs. This is a free event. It will take place at the Kellyton Civic Group, Civic Complex. That will be this Saturday. It's December 6th at 5 o'clock, 5 to 8. This is a free event, sweet shop, gift shop, kids zone. That's going to be a fun thing. And then Sunday, the Spirit of Hometown Christmas Parade, which that's line up 12 o'clock. Parade begins at 2. I'm going to save that for when Chuck's on this
There
morning.
you go. This Saturday, Santa's busy. He's on Main Street, December 6th, this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., downtown Alexander City. Pictures of Santa, hot chocolate, bouncy house, vendors, and more. Call Michelle at 256-786-0584.
Michelle Maybell. Good morning.
What up?
How we doing this morning?
Pretty good. Hey, I was just going to throw this at you. Earlier, Matthew Raines was on, and yesterday my phone rung. I was in my shop working on a Bronco.
Yeah.
And I answered it, and then the guy said, Andy, he said, what are you doing working on Sunday? I said, well, I'm really not working. I'm doing something I enjoy, lay up on the Bronco, work on it. Well, anyway, we got talking. He had bought some land from Jim Hardy up on Hatchet Creek. And for he started the conversation, he said, is anybody that don't know you? And I said, well, there's a lot of folks that know me. But then he said he bought some land up on Hatchet Creek, and then he was talking about Matthew Raines' restaurant. He was talking about Lee Boy's restaurant, all the good things to do in Rockford in Coosa County.
Yeah.
And I thought, I said, that's pretty good. A man's moving here from New Orleans, renting some warehouses from me, and he's bought land up there, and all he could talk about, I mean, he was really bragging on Matthew's place and that Lee Boy's barbecue.
Well, you know, also they've got a Christopher Crumbly's got a hardware store, Enoch's Hardware and Bait Shop downtown Rockford, right behind
I heard you telling me that, and I forgot. He was talking about the other place up there, and it hit me who he was talking about, the guy that used to work at Cecil's.
Ed O'Main, yeah, and that's downtown.
Ed O'Main, he was talking about. He said he's looking forward to being in the area.
Well, good. Ed O'Main, downtown Goodwater, and they got good food too.
Yep. But anyway, I don't know if he had heard about it, but he knew about it.
Well, good. Well, hopefully, we're glad that he's doing business with them. Hey, speaking of business, it's still not too late to do any layaway with you at Music Depot, correct?
It ain't never too late. I'll do a layaway for 5 minutes.
Be careful. Be careful.
Well, what's the special of the day at either the Music Depot or Depot Gun and Pond on the out-the-door price?
We still got a few TVs for sale for $75 to $200. We're out of the 65 and 75-inch TVs. We're out of those, but we still got some, I think, 50s and below. And we got PlayStation 4s for $100 out the door, PlayStation 5s for $275, and We got some brand new guitars. I got about 3 left of those brand new guitars for $100 a piece.
Wow. Boy, you had a lot of shopping, gave us a lot of shopping ideas. So, folks, we're talking about Music Depot, Gun and Pawn, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Little buddy, enjoy your day.
I'll see y'all.
See you, buddy.
ya.
Andy Tucker getting our day started. Love that boy right there. Alexander City Drive-Through Nativity, that will take place this weekend and next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Central Alabama Community College campus, 6 until 8. And I think Reverend Michael said it takes about 15, 20 minutes to go through. I think that's what he said. But anyhow, we will be right back. Volunteers needed. They'll be talking about, Tammy will be out here shortly talking about it. We're going to talk about it right now because you need to get signed up right now. In fact, I need to get signed up right now. You can get in touch with them at the Salvation Army looking for bell ringers for the Salvation Army. We'll hear more about that when Tammy is on today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air has been caring for you and your family's comfort and safety since 1908. For a limited time, we're offering a $39 heating tune-up plus a free air quality inspection. Heating tune-ups improve the efficiency of your system, which lowers energy bills and prevents costly repairs and replacements. More importantly, check for gas leaks that are harmful, even fatal, to your family's health and well-being. Don't risk waiting another minute. Call today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Anthony's Plumbing. Just talked to Anthony this weekend. I got a few issues, and that he's going to come out to my house today or tomorrow. No big hurry. I'm talking about Anthony's Plumbing. Anthony Waldrop, 256-596-1111, 596-1111, and also for sewage issues, 596-1111. And Judge Terry Mitchell, get up because it is your birthday, so take the day off with double pay. Danny Wright, happy birthday to you too, buddy. And anybody else having birthdays today, we hope it's a great day for you. Cancer Thriver Support Group tomorrow, 1 o'clock at the Cancer Center. Cancer Thrivers Support Group tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Cancer Center. Hey, if you're looking for, so what are those things called? Cheese straws. Cheese straws, Jackson Drugs on Cherokee Road has them. Let me tell you something, they get it all fixed up in there, but cheese straws. These are the real good cheese straws. Great gift items, maybe for a teacher or maybe just yourself. Cheese straws at Jackson Drugs, Cherokee Road, Alexander City. Come on back in here and join me and Mr. Scott Blayton. Anything special going on?
Well, we've got carriage rides coming up next week on the 13th, December 13th, 4:30 to 6:30. If you haven't got your reservations, you might want to go ahead and do that. Call Michelle or text her at 256-786-0584. A lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be a chilly night because it's more fun when it's cold and riding around behind the horse in that carriage. And we did it last year. It's very nice. My Christmas concert starts a week from tonight. You got that flyer there, Mr. Ryan?
Start off at?
We're in Wetumpka a week from tonight on December the 8th. That's green, isn't it?
Sure is.
Wetumpka Civic Center, 6:30. We'll be raising money for the Elmore County Food Bank down there. And then the 11th, right here in Alex City at CAC at the Betty Carroll Graham Center at 6:30. Raising money for Loaves and Fishes. I think Mr. Wooten's going to be out here sometime in the next few days, or maybe a week or so. Then 12:15, that's the following Monday, Red Ridge Methodist Church down in Dadeville at 6:30. Also, we were practicing yesterday, and tell you what, I got some good singers. If you want to hear good Christmas music, Alicia and Tara and Gigi and Allie and Billy and Greg and Steve and me. And then the band, Grant Dark, Pat Bailey, Gabe Hankins, and Robin Lewis. Robin's our pianist.
Baby Dark.
Yeah, and Grant says he can play the guitar. He's pretty good. But Robin is the glue. She's the pianist, and she holds us together. And we have a fun time, and it's a lot of fun. We raise money for good charities, and you hear some good Christmas music. You'll hear Elvis, and you'll hear the Carpenters, and you'll hear Chuck Berry and Little Bing Crosby and good stuff. Yeah.
You mentioned food, raise money for food banks. Matthew Reams mentioned what they did at Triple R Cafe for food banks. This year, and you've heard us talk about them here on the show, food banks are still hurting.
They are.
Every one of them. So if it's where you got extra from Thanksgiving, a lot of folks probably got 3 of this and 4 of this, and you didn't use 1 or 2 of them, and you're not going to use it anymore. If you want to clean your cabinets out, whatever food banks around, get it to them because you know they can use it.
Oh yeah, there's, I guarantee you, most of folks like me, you got cans that have been there in your pantry. Yeah. Well, I'll eat that bean soup one day. Well, no, you're not.
That day never comes.
No, I know you're not gonna eat that bean soup. Or you got 3 things of Campbell's. Stars and chicken, whatever, and
somebody can use it.
Somebody will eat it, and you bought it when you were sick, and you had bought 8 packets of soup, and you only use 4 of them. Take that and donate it because it'll be put to good use.
I agree with you 100% on that. December the 5th, community. This has been going on since September. This is we'll be at Central Alabama Community College from 9 to 11. It's a free event. This is the Tallapoosa County Extension Agent teamed up with Auburn Outreach. Community conversations on mental health. They've had 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th. Coping with hard times and feeling connected, and especially this time of the year. This time of the year. So this can be one of the happiest times of the year, but then it can be one of the saddest times of the year for some folks, and that makes me sad. And so if you know somebody, reach out to a family. Fundraiser for Outdoor for Friends Forever. So they've got this gun raffle they got going on. that'll be going on this weekend. So make sure that you find somebody that has those and see if you can't win something.
And the Boy Scouts they're raising money. I bought some tickets yesterday. They're giving away like 2 or 3 different guns. This is the Boy Scout troop here, and it's their only fundraiser. So if you have boys and scouts that come up to you wanting to sell you a $10 ticket, help them out there.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. Yeah.
Christmas in the park. I know we'll have someone talk on the show to talk about this holiday market. That's going to be December the 13th, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday from 9 to 3. So we'll be at the Alex City Parks and Rec at Sportplex. Exactly where that'll be. Dadeville Historic. In fact, Karen Treadwell will be on tomorrow talking about this. The Dadeville Historic Tour, Sunday, December the 14th, from 1 to 5 over in Dadeville. In fact, I'm gonna hold this out for Chuck too to make sure we got plenty to talk about when he's out here. A Unity 4. This is Christmas concert Friday, December the 19th, 7 o'clock at New Providence Baptist Church. And just like that, we'll be right back. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama. Boys, girls, I got to get my truck back because it's past due to get the oil change. So where am I going to take it? I'm going to take it to y'all. And if you're looking for folks to do business with that you can trust, and I'm not knocking anybody anywhere, but I like the way they do business at Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, late t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Welcome back out here to the front porch. December 1st, first show of the month. And look at here behind me, I've got boys and girls, 10 and under soccer state champs. There they are. Good gracious. Y'all look at them right here. All right. Go down the line. Name right here.
Sawyer. Ricky. Allen. Kevin. Abiel. John Parker. Patel. Derek. Yoxel.
I got all of them. I got all of them. State champs. How many teams did you have to beat? Like 5 or 6?
About 4.
4?
2 one day and 2 the other day.
You know what? My son, he's 30 now. When he was 10, guess what? He was a state soccer champion too. We went to Dothan and played down there.
Yeah, that's where we went the year before.
So it's a lot of fun, isn't it? This is the coach, Levi Lewis, right here. Wow. I mean, state champs, that's something you can hang on to forever and ever and ever. Not many people can say that. But, all right, who scored the most goals? You don't know, huh?
I feel like Damien.
Damien, Ricky.
Who's the goalie?
Abiel.
You kept him out of the goal, didn't you? All right. Good deal. So was it fun?
Yeah, it was.
Met some new folks, teams from all over the state. All right. Y'all like to talk? Tell us about your team, Coach.
This is the second year out of 3 years that we've took it. Pretty much it's almost this whole group in one state. So Coach Joe couldn't be here. He lives in Clanton. So
y'all have won. This is the first time you won, or y'all?
No,
won?
we've won 2 times with majority of this group. The older ones, Sawyer, Ricky, Allen, Kellen, Abiel, and Damien.
So 2-time state champs.
Out of 3 years, they've won. So.
Right. Well, good deal. Y'all must be fast. Yeah. Fast as lightning. Fast. Okay. Good deal. It's a lot of fun. I remember those days. Y'all got some parents over there all grinning. They're all getting you pictures right now also. Yeah. Let's see. So is this like y'all played in the youth league here, and is it an all-star team?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it's a mix of travel ball and rec team.
I got you. So it's just good. So the youth soccer league here, is it still pretty big? I guess.
It's growing more and more every year. I think they had like 280 kids sign up last year for it.
Oh wow, it is. I hadn't been around it in a while since my kids are grown now, but. We used to have a lot of fun. Still wearing your maroon shirts representing Alex City. So who are some of the teams you beat? Like who'd you beat in the championship? What were they from?
Who did we beat in the championship?
It
was Fort Payne.
Dothan, Athens, Fort Payne.
Lincoln. Fort Payne, they're always consistently in the hunt.
Yeah, because we played Lincoln for the final championship, but we had Fort Payne for them. And they look like to be the toughest team out there because we played Lincoln 2 weeks before at the district.
Right.
And we didn't have a problem with them at all, but I don't know what they did to adjust or.
Fort Payne beat us in the championship when my son was 9, and then we ended up beating them when he was 10. They didn't like getting beat by us at all.
No, they got a really good soccer team.
Yeah, they're good. Fort Payne's got a good program up there. But state champions, I mean, your parents are going to talk about it forever and ever and ever. And I'm sure you get, is that a ring you got? Is that a championship ring? Wow. Can you take that off and look at it? Yeah. Let's see if Ryan can zoom in here. Ryan, can you zoom in on this? The champion state, golly, it weighs 15 pounds.
Oh, yeah, it's got some weight to it.
Yeah, on a chain. I mean, that's pretty cool there. Heck, I might could wear that. Look at there. Look at there. State champion soccer. I mean, my goodness. Something you can always hang your hat on and be proud of. And so, girls, you play too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. What position y'all play?
Striker.
Striker.
Defense. Striker, midfield.
Gotcha.
All of it.
Gotcha. I used to know what all those positions were, but I've forgotten. So is there, like, next year, there's an 11 and 12, I guess, also, so you just keep on competing, or?
Well, it'd be, I think majority of them have to go up to 12U state soccer next year, so.
Right. So what grade are y'all in? Fifth? Fifth grade?
Fourth.
Fourth?
Sixth.
Fourth?
Sixth.
You sure? Everybody's like, this is halfway through. If you don't know what grade you're in by now, you might want to check. You know, we're halfway through the year almost, right? So Christmas time's coming too. Y'all got get new soccer cleats for Christmas, or y'all like soccer equipment? We all hear that Christmas music. That means we got to go to a break. But I am so proud to have the 10 and under Alexander City soccer team, who are the state champs for Alabama. This is Rec League, right? The Rec League state champs.
Yes, sir.
It's a great honor, a lot of fun. Glad you guys are out here. Thank you, Coach, for what you do for them. Because without you guys and the dads and other volunteers, they couldn't do what they do. But congratulations, and now guess what you got to do? Go to school. You got to go to class. Do your homework. You don't need homework. Okay. All right. We'll be right back with more of the Front Porch. Coons Corner Deli, located over on Hillby Street, right here in Alexander City. They cater. It's a good time to have catering done right now for the holidays. Give them a call over at Coons at 256-234-3557. Here is the menu for today's lunch. Monday, December 1st. Ooh, country fried steak. I bet it has gravy on it too. Mashed potatoes and gravy, Brussels sprouts, butter beans, fried okra, and cobbler. That is your menu for today over at Coons. Call them and let them do your parties for Christmas. They got great catering.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituary is brought to you by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Memorial service for Miss Uwala Henderson, 83 of Alexander City, was held this Sunday, November 30th. Radney Funeral Home was honored to serve the family of Miss Uwala Jeanette Henderson. Funeral service for Miss Mildred Millie Hazel Prophet, 82 of Alexander City, was Saturday, November 29th at the Alex City Methodist Church. Radney Funeral Home was in charge of Miss Prophet's arrangements. Graveside service for Miss Brenda Jackson Miller, 79 of Hoover, will be Monday, December 1st at 1 p.m. at Hillview Memorial Park in Alexander City. The family will receive friends on Monday, December 1st from 11:30 to 12:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney in charge of Miss Miller's arrangements. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the ones who have lost loved ones in the past week or so, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Music Depot, Highway 280, Alexander City, right next to Depot Gun and Pond. Owner Andy Tucker says, come on in. $99 out the door, acoustic or electric guitars. And when it comes to band equipment, they got every type band equipment, amplifiers, organs, keyboards, and a little bit of everything when it comes to music. That's Music Depot, Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Gracie's Flowers and their team of cute little elves are ready to help you prepare for the holiday season. They have a beautiful selection to choose from, starting with the precious manger scene, a wreath decorated with cardinals, and a gorgeous Christmas tree filled with a variety of ornaments. Pick you up some delicious cheese straws while you're there too. So go see them today, located on Hillaby Street. Gracie's Flowers is wishing you a thankful and merry holiday season.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Enix Hardware, Bait and Tackle, Christopher Crumbly. I know you're already there. Rockford, downtown Rockford, right behind the courthouse there. Well, let me tell you something. It's not just hardware, bait and tackle. Let me tell you what. He's gonna be adding a live bait here for long. But if you've got plumbing issues, he's got every plumbing supply you need at the hardware store. Go by and see him today and tell him Front Porch sent you. At Rockford, they got it. They got it going on. I believe this man right here is setting a record of mayor anywhere, but this is the third day in a row that Mayor Chuck Ledbetter's been on here. And welcome back one more time. I just thought about that.
Glad to be back. Yes, sir.
Of course, he was on. He and Mike Dinsmore, Elliott City Mayor, were on Thursday and Friday, and you're back out here today. Number one, did you and the Ledbetter family have a good Thanksgiving?
We had a great one. Yes, sir. Got the family together and really enjoyed it.
That's what it's all about. We were just talking about the relationships, and that's what life is all about. I mean, that's where you are right now. You got to look back. It was all those relationships. That's why you're the mayor.
No question about it. The election came down to a lot of the fact that there were people I had relationships with from teaching and coaching and being a principal and church and just a long time. And my children were friends with growing up, so all that matters.
We were just talking about knowing people and relationships. We're talking about Matthew Rames, and you coached.
I did.
Matthew at Horseshoe Bend.
Matthew was a great one. He played offensive line for me and just smart as a whip and just a great guy.
And his mom worked up there.
Ms. Rames is awesome. Just one of the most conscientious workers you ever been around. And so just a fine family.
Well, and it rubbed off on the rest of the family. You can look at mom and dad. You dealt in it.
Yes.
All your life.
Yes, absolutely. And it matters, right? But people who have parents who care and pour into their children, and you see the children grow up and make a difference. And that's Matthew and Robert both.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you about young people over in Dable. Are you seeing that grow? Are you seeing young folks moving in, maybe getting more involved in Dable?
Well, we are. The thing that we're really committed to as city leadership is making sure that we have more and more opportunities for our young people to be engaged in activities and things. Right. And frankly, I mean, when I talk about both ends of the spectrum, right? Our older people, an old superintendent taught me, and I think I said this to you before, but young people have children, old people have money, and we need both of them together.
You're right. That's a pretty good combination.
So I mean, our middle of the road people are working, and they don't have a lot of extra time. But our kids and our folks who have retired, we got to have activities for both of them where they love our city and are engaged in our city and want to be part of it.
I've never looked at it that way. So y'all really have the best of both worlds.
We
really
do, and there are a lot of people wanting to raise their kids in a small town, and it's a great place to raise kids. You know, they can be independent and feel like they're independent, learn how to be independent adults, while everybody else around has eyes on them. And so you got a safety net, right? Because if everybody knows everybody in a small town, we all know that. And so if the kids start to get a little, everybody breaks the rule every now and then.
No.
Somebody's gonna give them a call and say, "Hey, Mama, hey, Daddy, I just wanted you to know."
You want them to.
And you do, and then you can correct them and keep them in line. But they get a chance to grow up and be independent people, right? And that's what we want. We don't want
the old folks and the young folks. The old folks have money, and the young folks don't. You can use that in church also.
It's
the same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Yep.
Well, and you and I have talked about this a lot. I love seeing the Alexander City and the Dable area combining, doing, promoting each other because we're all in this together. I've talked about this before.
Yes.
And I think more and more is going to happen. I was downtown Alexander City early Friday morning. I just wanted to ride through. And it was packed about 7:45 for Black Friday. And I'm thinking, wow, way to go, way to get out and support these folks. I was talking to a young lady yesterday, and she and I have been harping on shop at home for years. And I'm not knocking you young folks at all, but I'm just saying we really got to get their attention to not shop online so much, to go to these folks that have invested. Dable and Alex.
Absolutely. Well, if sometimes we have to remind people, if you go to our local stores and buy, you actually get to take delivery right then. You don't have to wait for the Amazon truck.
You're right.
You get what you're buying right then, and we almost forget that sometimes.
But we also, when you buy at home, so much of it goes back into your community. That's. Yeah, we want these people that are in business, we want them to make a profit to where they can stay open and pay all the overhead and all that. But so much of those tax dollars, that's what we're talking about.
The tax dollars go back to the community and help make more opportunities for everybody, but also that money that merchant takes in, their profit margin gets rolled over and over and over in the community. You know, they're paying people to work. They're sending support to your little league teams. They're sending support to your schools.
Thank you for bringing that up.
They're sending, they're sponsoring things and doing things, and you're not going to get a national company from to send you support for your teams and for your schools and for those things. So it's important.
You know, I'm looking at Dadeville and hearing people that live over in that area, and I know we talked about this the other day, but y'all are growing. I mean, really in a neat way.
Well, we are, and we've got a lot of opportunity, and it's what I call Greater Dadeville, all right around Dadeville, right there, right outside the city limits, but is a total of about 12,000 people.
When you said that the other day, it kind of blew my mind.
Yeah. And so there's a lot happening because of that. You know, our city lives a little bit bigger than the city limits would look like it is, but it's also a neat little town, you know, and so we want to hang on to that small town while we grow.
Is there anything that you can share with us that you know that's going on? I know a lot of times people are looking to come into an area and you have to keep it quiet, but is there anything that you can share with us?
Well, I mean, the things you see are almost grassroots up. We've got a lot of activity, and the Lake Martin Economic Development is working to bring in good jobs for people and to keep that going, and we're part of that, and we want to continue to be part of that and be a good teammate as we do that. But some of the things we see also in Dadeville are just the people are seeing the opportunity downtown and on the square and those things and so there are a lot of different business owners who have bought in and started businesses. And if you hadn't been downtown Dadeville in a while, go, because there's some great restaurants, there's some great stores, boutiques where they're, sometimes you think, well, a small town, they don't have the kind of selection. Oh, they got selection. And they've got the things that people want to purchase. And so, and that number's growing as we go. So it's exciting to see.
And y'all lit up the Christmas tree.
We lit the Christmas tree last night.
That's just so small. That's just so Hallmark.
Well, if you haven't driven through Dadeville in the last couple of weeks, last week really, at night, go around the square at night and see the Dadeville Beautification Board. You know, we've got some great public-private partnerships. Basically. They put in hundreds of hours, and Mickey and Elaine Forbes kind of lead that effort and really put a lot into that, and it makes a huge difference. It does look like Hallmark downtown.
I would think a lot of people that are moving in from all over the United States of America to the Dadeville area, they'll bring their ideas.
Oh, one of the things Kurt Fitzner 6 years ago started Pennington Park, and Pat Michael and Patty Michael have bought that from Kurt and changed the name to Patriot Park. But the Christmas tree, the Christmas tree lighting is all went on there too as well last night. You know, where they've got all these Christmas scenes sponsored and Christmas trees sponsored. Doesn't cost a thing. You just go there and walk through. So if you come to Dadeville, that's right next to the square. That's right behind the square, right in front of the post office.
Oh yeah.
And so, there's some neat little things. You say, well, you want to see Christmas lights? You better come to Dadeville.
Let me tell you something. Talking about Patriot Park, and that's the first time I've known that they had changed the name from Pennington Park to Patriot Park.
Yes.
I want to get those folks on because Lee and Kurt were really good to come on.
Yes.
Kurt, he's a character.
He is a
character.
He is, and a smart guy who gets it, and Pat is kind of a similar spirit in a lot of ways, but
that's scary.
Well, it's
just joking.
It's Pat and Patty they care about the community, and they just saw an opportunity and went, well, that needs to be a community space and continue what Kurt had been doing. And
a lot of hard work from Kurt and Lee.
A lot of hard work.
Putting up all those lights over the years, and not just this time of the year. I mean, they had the farmers market down there. And
Memorial Day, Veterans Day, lots of activities. Those will continue. Pat and Patty are committed to that. That was one of the conversations they had with Kurt and Lee, and So we're excited to see that continue.
Does Pat and Patty, do they have anything, were they a service, were they either one in the service?
Yes, Pat was in the 101st Airborne.
Really?
And so, yeah, he is also a veteran.
Wow.
And then very successful in building business. So
Okay.
They're great folks, originally from Louisiana,
Okay.
who have put down roots here, and yeah, we're excited to have them.
Let me tell you something. With you going in and the Mayor Goodman, you did a great job. Thank you so much for your and to all the city council folks too. And we'll talk more about that when we come back. Doc's Cafe, I got a brand spanking new menu on them. Of course, they'll be open for lunch today, but they're open for breakfast right now. This is your choice for lunch. Philly sandwich or spare ribs. That's Willie's Northside spare ribs, I've got to tell you. French fries, mac and cheese, baked beans, collard greens, wow, and a loaded baked potato soup. And don't forget about their salad bar at Doc's Cafe.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen. At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Butterfly's Gift Shop is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama, behind the historic courthouse. Little Miss Paisley enjoys shopping, game day apparel, Chimney Rock hot sauce, caps, and a whole lot more. Then through the doors to Sweet Magnolia's Salon and Spa, where the girls are doing massages, hair, and facials. Maury is now a skin consultant. Love doing hair and makeup for weddings. That's Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa in downtown Dadeville.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Eula May's, they're open for breakfast right now. In fact, I got to check with Gary to see if they're going to be open for supper time now, since it's December. I know they'll be open for lunch today. And catering, that's one reason he's been closing down a couple of days, because he's so busy catering. You say, what are you talking about? I'm talking about Calhoun Street. I'm talking about inside the square. That's at Eula May's. Check them out today. Can't wait to have a steak there. Come back in here and join us with the mayor of Dadeville, Alabama, Chuck Ledbetter. Dadeville, the Spirit of Hometown Christmas Parade will be this coming Sunday,
Yes.
December the 7th.
Yes, our Christmas parade Sunday. We're looking forward to it.
2 o'clock, parade begins at 2 o'clock, line up at 12 o'clock. And let me tell you something. I've been in it before. I've been either in it or around it somehow. This is a truly, I know this year's the Spirit of Hometown Christmas Parade, but it's that way every year.
It is.
I mean, it really is.
It's a great event, and it's it's a small town fun event.
It is, and people turn out for it.
People turn out. People love it. They sure do.
I'm not sure what the weather's looking like, but again, let me go back to Elk City Christmas Parade. We'll find out about noon today if it will go on tonight. But looking out December the 7th, vendors will be there from 12 to 5. In fact, just get in touch with the chamber there. Of course, I know we'll have Bridget Thornell, the new CEO of the Dadeville Chamber of Commerce, on with us. I believe that's Thursday. She'll be on with us. But that's the first. She's the first CEO of the Dadeville Chamber of Commerce. So that's a good thing.
It is. That's a good thing. I think that'll help our chamber to continue to grow and be more effective. So we're really excited about that.
Boy, has it grown over the years?
Oh yeah.
But I think I'm going back to what we've talked about, and I'm going to go back to that again. The Dadeville Area Chamber of Commerce, the Elk City Chamber of Commerce, the mayor of Alexander City, the city council, mayor of Dadeville, and city council, we got to work together, because you put all that force together, boy, you can impress some folks that are looking at bringing industry in.
You do, and the reality is, if an industry comes into Alex City, there are going to be folks from Dadeville working there. If there's an industry that comes into Dadeville, there's going to be folks from Alex City working there.
It's happening right now.
We're all in it. It is, absolutely. Yeah. I've seen numbers on the workforce of the businesses in the industrial park, the county's industrial park there in Dadeville, the one that's there. And it's 40% or so of the workers are from Alex City.
Wow.
So I mean, we're all together. We're in one group, and we're going to work together to make this thing successful.
I saw a picture. I wish I'd have saved it. This is about 4:45 Friday afternoon of traffic going in to Dadeville right there at the red light.
Yes.
Man, was it backed up.
Iron Bowl traffic. Yes, sir.
Wow.
It was crazy. Friday afternoon.
Yes.
I mean, I went to Walmart at 6 o'clock Friday night.
Yes.
And it was just.
Well, Black Friday.
Yeah, but I mean, not just Walmart. I had to go in. Walmart was crowded, but not that bad. But getting back out on 280, it was bad.
I'd already made a point not to go anywhere.
It looked like Inverness on 280 in Inverness. Yeah.
Everybody, you don't think about the fact that there's 87,000 people at that football game, but there's another 30,000, 40,000 outside the stadium. Tailgates that don't go in.
Yeah.
And then everybody went to Thanksgiving dinner first before they came down to Auburn. And so here they all come from Birmingham, and 280
with full stomachs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, there was no traffic.
No.
But I talked to a young man that came to our tailgate, and he came through Alex City around 10:30 or 11, and he said it took him almost 2 hours to get from Sylacauga to Auburn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was backed up.
But that's all good for all of us.
It is.
I mean, for both sides of the river.
It is.
I know Karen Treadwell will be on tomorrow talking about the Dadeville Historic Tour, which will be Sunday, December the 14th. Here again, I'm looking at a Christmas tree right in front of the courthouse. That's just so Southern.
Well, it is, and that is the tree that our beautification board puts up and lights, but that historic tour of homes is big for our historic district in Dadeville, and some beautiful old homes with some history on it, and.
You know something about that?
I do. We're fortunate enough for our home to be on there this year.
Really?
So, but we're the caretakers of that home. It's not really our home. We're the fifth owners.
Wow.
And so it's at some point it won't be ours anymore. It'll be somebody else's. But
how old is y'all's home?
It was the first brick house built in Dadeville, built in 1916.
Really?
And
wow.
Beautiful old house,
Yeah.
with it's always had some of the people watching may remember Kent and Edith Jones. Mr. Kent Jones years ago was mayor of Dadeville about 3 times, and it was his house. Before that, it was Raymond Sturdivant Bank family, the Sturdivant town down there on the river.
Right.
And then it was Jeff and Barbara Cole, and so we were blessed to be able to get it from the Coles when Miss Cole moved to live with her son in Atlanta, and just thrilled to be able to be caretakers of it for a while.
1916.
Yes, sir.
Wow. They don't make them. They don't build them like that anymore.
I say the first brick house, the whole thing is double wall. The exterior walls are double wall brick with the soldier course every 16 inches holding it. It's solid.
Oh yeah.
Heart pine.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful old house.
Right.
We live in ours is 75 years old, and it's the youngest one on our street, Lafayette Street. You live on.
Yeah, I live on Lafayette Street. Yeah, sure do.
I think about Dadeville, people that are moving into Dadeville, and it's about the people too.
Yeah,
The people that already live there.
Yes.
They come here. They're shopping around. They're wanting to move in a house, old house, new house, or wherever. But it's about the people.
Absolutely.
That's what brings them there.
And it is, and Dadeville's such a close-knit community, and people get along, and people enjoy each other, and Karen Treadwell will be on here, and she's my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
And of course, M.A. was a great friend.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
They're right down the street. She was right down the street. And we miss M.A. More than you know.
He was a sharp dresser too.
Always. But he also did things people didn't know. So he would walk every morning in our neighborhood, and he would take his he would get a little grocery bag, a little plastic grocery bag, and he'd pick up every bit of trash while he was walking.
Really?
Yes, he would.
I never knew that about Mr. Treadwell.
He didn't go telling everybody to look at me. He just did it. And little things that make quality of life better.
But here again, I'm going back to what I said about people.
Yeah.
It was the lawyer or attorney Treadwell that people probably they may have seen him do that.
Well, a few would see him, but he wasn't doing it to be seen.
Yeah.
He just did it to be helpful. And of course. That's the way his mom and daddy raised him. Coach Treadwell was his daddy, Alan Treadwell, and Mark Allen was just that kind of guy.
City council meetings. When are y'all city council meetings?
Normally they're the second and fourth Friday, but in December, because of the holidays, they're the second and fourth Tuesday. But in December they're the first and third. So we're meeting tomorrow night. We'll meet again on the 16th. All right. But the rest of the year it'll be on the second and fourth Tuesday, as they've always been. Pre-council at 5, council at 5:30.
Okay. Where do y'all meet there? At the courthouse?
Meet at the courthouse.
Okay.
No, excuse me, at City Hall. City Hall, right? It's the old McKelvey Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here again, the McKelvey family. They've given and they continue to give back to that community. They don't just have businesses there, and that's the way with so many of those businesses there. They give back to the community.
We do,
and you have to.
Our folks are committed to making this what we want it to be. Yep.
I think about the people in Dadeville. I think about the people in Alexander City and how we're promoting each other and the way we're both growing. And we brought up about the 100-year anniversary of Lake Martin next year. I think that's going to be a game changer.
Oh, I totally agree.
I think that may be I'd say I've never looked at it as a bridge that there was a gap there, but that if it has been, that may be the bridge that really brings it all together. 100 years we've been working together. Just think about what's going on in the history of the 100 years.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And I see Alex City and Dadeville as the caretakers of that lake.
Yeah.
One of the finest lakes in America, and we're the ones who've been here, and we're the ones who are saying, okay, this is our lake. So listen, we want it to be here for the next 100 years.
We take pride in it.
Exactly.
We were just talking about you were talking about Miss Reams working there at Horseshoe Bend. Yes. She took pride in
everything she did. Absolutely right.
thank you for coming out here.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
your
look
time.
forward to you coming back out here. I know we'll see you again, but to you and your family, Merry Christmas. We can
Merry
say that
Christmas.
officially now.
Yes.
We'll be right back. Speaking of Dave, making memories, Mitchell House. Now, here's a place that's been there since 1835. 1835. Think about that, and also think about 2026 event. If you're looking to have a small event, an event that you need up to 200 people to sit and eat and cut up and carry on, that's a Mitchell House. Get in touch with Miss Vivian Altraday, MitchellHouseEvents.com.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading. Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
You know what that means? It's time to ring that bell for the Salvation Army, and Miss Tammy's gonna tell us all about it.
Yeah.
Look what she brought along with us right here, too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what's truth.
Yeah, this is our kettle, so make sure when you go to Walmart or Renfro's, y'all fill it up for us. We need all the money we can get.
And when you say Walmart and Renfro's, that's the one here?
Walmart in Alex City, but Renfro's in Dadeville.
In Dadeville, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we don't bring in Alex City.
So tell folks how you go about getting signed up. Because the way I look at it, individuals, families, businesses, who am I leaving out?
Anybody. We'll take anybody. Bunch of kids. If you have a lot of kids that want to come out and ring together and sing and dance, turn on the radio, do that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of children that like to do it.
Can I bring my sound system and sing?
Yes.
How we trying to raise money? We don't run folks off, okay?
He's not going to run. Do it. Bring it. Bring the sound system. Bring everybody. Draw them in. We have a lady named Maxine that comes up there and she sings and dances, dresses up like Mrs. Claus. She'll be there today.
Really?
Today, from 10 to 12. So y'all go talk to her and give her some money.
So it's really easy to get signed up.
Yes.
So what's the best way for folks to get in touch with you?
They can either call me at 256-794-4300 or Ken Neighbors, 256-794-2095. And they can get either one of us and we'll put you down.
Kim was ringing one morning this past week. I went out there. He was sitting there in his chair ringing the bell.
Yeah, he'll be there today at 10 starting. So if you want to walk through the door and sign up, please walk through the door and get signed up.
And you can sign up more than one time.
Oh, you can sign up every day. You need to take 1 hour increment or you can go all the way up for 7 hours. We ring for 7 hours. So if you want to do 7 hours, get them.
But you know, you think about an hour, 2 hours. I've done it. I'm going to do it again. I enjoy doing it. You know, it's just another place to go see people, to talk to people, and it's such a tradition. I mean, I go back to, I don't know how many years Salvation Army's been doing this. I would say World War II.
They said 134.
Wow.
134 years.
Wow.
I know.
That's a long time. Have you ever thought, I know you take cash, you know, you like to hear the jingle, but you'd rather hear the little paper fall in there.
Oh, yeah.
But like a Venmo QR code.
See, last year we had Tip Tap, and we thought it was going to turn out better than it did, and it does not.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
A lot of people, I guess a lot of people don't trust their card.
Yeah,
or just
Venmo. Just say here's $5.
I don't know.
Encourage your children when you go into the W store or you go into Renfro's and the kettle is out there. Encourage your children to put in money and tell them why they're putting in money. And you Tammy, you tell us now why you put the money in.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know why, but we help with like utility bills and house fires and make food banks. We have a lot of food banks. It keeps the community up and going. There's a lot of elderly out there. Of course, young people, but there's a lot of elderly out there that really need some backup help
especially this time of the year.
With their light bill, because they surge. They really surge this time of year.
And this time of the year also, I'm going to go back to the food banks that you mentioned. They're always hurting anyway, but it seems like they're double hurting this time of year. So any money you give, it stays right here. And you got to remember, they're part of the Lake Martin United Area United Way too.
Yes, thank God for United Way. They're a big donor for us, and it helps us a lot. They just brought us a big shipment of food. Let's see, last Tuesday, I believe it was. They collected a whole lot of food for our food bank. And that helped right at Thanksgiving. We gave out, I think we added it up, 53 boxes.
Wow.
2 days before Thanksgiving.
You know, I think about people that are that maybe this is the first year that they are hurting. You know, they somebody in the family's lost their job. You know, and last year everything was fine. They didn't need any help last year. That can change. That can change overnight.
Oh, in a split second. A split second.
For sure.
You know, and I think about especially this time of the year. And Lord knows I hope it doesn't happen, but a house fire, but it always does, and it's nothing worse to me than a fire, because a lot of times you lose everything, things that you can't get back.
Yeah.
I want you to get out of the house safe,
right.
but still, there's so many things that you can't replace.
That's true. Hey, a lot of the history, 132 years. 134.
Yeah, because I just told Kelly's.
Oh, that was last year. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the notes here. I was good at this in high school. I can see people's paper over there.
Plus, it was fascinating. She said it started with a lobster pot. So, of course, I went to look it up. I'm like, what in the world? How did it start? You know, they did it. Said they were hungry, needed food, whatever, and they put a lobster pot out there, and they just started collecting.
I'll be darned. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
So I Googled it, too, because it was amazing. I'm like, what?
So Salvation Army, I mean, no matter where you go to Birmingham and go wherever, and you'll see them out there, you know. But I guess because we know most of the folks around here, you know, sometimes you see the people in Birmingham and they're just not really happy to be there. I don't know if they're doing community service or what, but majority of our ringers here in our local market here, they're volunteering. They're out there because they want to be there. Yeah. And it's so much fun. I mean, you have so much fun. Like you were saying, you get to meet people. So if you haven't signed up, you know, our Kiwanis Club, I think we're taking the whole day on Thursday.
Both doors the whole day.
Both doors the whole day. And we'll rotate every hour, and we'll have a great time. And people like me and Randy Dawkins and several of us that love to talk, you know, the folks will come in and they'll go to the other door because they got to get out of there. They can't get time to talk, you know. But it's fun to sit there and just ring the bell, and people kind of shy away, but I ring the bell on everybody. I mean, if you walk by me, I'm ringing the bell on you.
How'd you wind up with this job with ringing the bell?
I don't know. 2 years ago, well, 2 years ago, my husband passed. And so Kelly called me and said, hey, do you want to come ring the bell to take your mind off of it?
Wow.
And I've been going ever since 2022.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
She said, get out of the house. Come up here and ring the bells. You like to talk. I'm like you. I love to talk. I ain't ashamed to tell nobody.
You know, I'm glad you just said that because you just touched somebody at the house right now that's just lost a loved one. And it's not healthy to stay inside. Get outside, and I can't think of anything more enjoyable than getting out and ringing one little old bell like this, and it's for a good cause. It's a win-win situation. Whoever does it, it's a win-win situation.
Right. And it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you think it is cold. Some days it's real cold, and you think, Lord, is it going to end? But it's fun to be out there, and like you said, you know everybody. Yeah. Everybody knows everybody at Walmart, so it's even better.
Yeah. Well, again, you can get in touch with Miss Tammy at 256-794-4300.
Yes.
256-794-4300. And this will go up to Christmas Eve?
The day after, the 26th. And people ask, why do we do it to then? And the main reason is we get started for the next season. And then even though Christmas is over with, we still got utility bills that's going to be coming in. So that's why we do it just the day after to try to...
For someone that's listening right now, watching right now, to help with their utility bill, you got some rules and regulations.
Oh, you've got to qualify. Yeah, you have to bring your income. You have to bring. I mean, what reason? Like mainly with the elderly, when they come in, they said, okay, this month is really hard because my light bill went up $100. Well, their check they're set to that check. So if they get $100 extra on their light bill, where are they going to get it from? So I mean, there are stipulations. You just can't come in and say, okay, well, I spent $300 on Christmas, so I'm gonna. You got to have a reason why.
Do they go to the Salvation Army?
Yes.
Okay.
You call Salvation Army, set up an appointment, then we tell you what days are available. Then you come on in and bring a whole lot of paperwork. 6800 Highway 280.
Right before you turn in and go turtleneck.
Yeah. Old turtleneck.
Let me tell you something. You wanting to do something good for the community, for the Salvation Army, for when I say the community, that's the people in the community. You're blessed. I'm blessed, you know. But there's a lot of folks that are not. They're hurting this time of the year. They won't. A lot of times they're not going to ask for help. I mean, you know, you probably run into people like that. There's a lot of folks out there. If you truly need help. In fact, if you're one of those people who need some help, I would think it'd be really good to even be a bell ringer.
Yes.
You know, and that way you're helping yourself, and it's a win-win. Here again, I go back to that word, the win-win situation.
Win-win.
Let me give you Tammy's number again before she heads out, 256-794-4300. It's time to...
Ring the bell, please.
Lake Martin, Davil area Chamber of Commerce. Let me tell you what, they are right around the corner from having their meet and greet. Looking for, I hope, I've got that on my things to do, and I hope I can make sure I'm there for their meet and greet. It's going to be at the Mitchell House. In fact, they're one of the presenters, along with Breeze Mortgage. After hours meet and greet Thursday, December the 11th, from 5 to 6:30. 5 to 6:30 at the Mitchell House in downtown Davil, two streets over.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552, 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Dalton Insurance, let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Little Lambs and Ivy Day School, located on East South Street in Dadeville, is a great place for children to stay. Miss Peggy is a talented angel with a staff that works hard to achieve happiness for all. Miss Peggy is also very involved in the community that she loves. Just like her children at Little Lambs and Ivy, teachers helping children, children helping children. Swing by and see Mrs. Peggy for more information. Or call 256-825-9415. That's 256-825-9415.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control, with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
And welcome back to the Front Porch. Tomorrow's guest, just showing two, we'll have Miss Melissa Edwards from the Russell Medical Volunteers, along with Reverend Michael Waldrop. He's a minister out there that does the what do we call a preacher when they, at the hospital?
Chaplain.
That's it. He's chaplain. Thank you.
I've made my presence worth it today.
Yep.
All this time.
I began to wonder if you was going to make it.
I got to.
Hey, Ken Treadwell will be with us tomorrow to talk about the Dadeville Historic Tour, which will be the 14th of this month. It's hard to say this month, already being, again, December. I think about Karen Treadwell doing this Dadeville Historic Tour, and I'll go back to Chuck Ledbetter being out here. He's one of those houses since 1916. There are so many neat old houses and in downtown Dadeville, downtown Alex City also. Right. I mean, you know, I guess that old house we live in, I was thinking about it the other day when I was walking. I hope I can live my life out there. I mean, you know, that old house, especially that fireplace, that we have burned some more wood in the last several days, and it's just something. Does it have any leaks? Any as far as wind? Yeah, we've got a few old windows that, you know, but
it creak and pop sometimes.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I've loved that old house since we've been there. In fact, this month we've been there 33 years because Maggie was a year old when we moved in December.
How about that?
And she just turned 34 this past Thanksgiving. So a lot going on around the town. I've got a note right here from Iceberg. He's going to have his birthday celebration, which is coming up. That's going to be Friday, December the 12th, Life Celebration Event Center. And that's going to be in Childersburg. I got to get with Iceberg on that. I just got that, so I got to get with Iceberg on it. I think we're booked. I think the show's booked up for the next 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get him out here or not. But again, if you want to be a guest on the show for this month, I know I'm working on it right now because a lot of folks, especially toward the end of the month, looking at 2026.
We got several folks watching us here on Facebook this morning. Tina Self Fuller from over there in Rockford, Alabama.
Hey, Tina.
Miss Linda Luke watching us. She's a regular. Jerome Messer. Good morning, KD and Scott. He's a mess. And Miss Woody, Lisa Woody from Dadeville. She's watching us also.
Well, good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Again, let me mention on the Alexander City Hometown Christmas Parade, which was scheduled for tonight. Right now, it's still iffy. So they'll make that call around noon today. Hopefully, they'll have a good hand or a good handle on the weather by then. Right now, it's still showing rain.
Yep.
So they'll be back. Check their website, check their Facebook page, and also we'll be announcing here on Kalijah Country 97.5 if it's going to go on. Singing Dixie Echoes Quartet. They going to be singing down in Equality at the Equality Methodist Church. That's on Highway 259. That will be Sunday from 5 to 7. This coming Sunday, December the 7th.
They've been around forever and ever and ever.
Amen.
Yeah.
I just had to say that.
That's a good song.
Hey, again, food pantries Wednesday through Friday that's SOS Missions in Kelton. And so if you've got a food pantry that you want us to make sure that we get the word out for you, get it to us. We'll be glad to. Bingo Thursday night at the Elks Lodge. Of course, deer season, gun season is in now. Volunteers needed for Meals on Wheels now. So a lot going on for the month of December. So again, if you've got an announcement you want us to make, get it to us.
Lots and lots going on. Got a lot going on today. Got to go to work, do some mortgages.
Ooh.
Rates are good.
Okay.
Rates are real good right now. I said they're real good. They're young folks, like our kids' age. They're like, oh my gosh, they're 6.5% or they're 6%. That's a good rate. They got used to that 3% back during COVID, and they don't understand
Got spoiled, didn't they?
That's a once in 100-year rate, probably. Yeah. We won't see those rates ever. Probably, I don't think we'll see them again. But rates are very good right now. First-time home buyers. Still got time. If you were to jump in right now, we'd probably get you in before Christmas.
How about a 90-day note?
I don't do 90-day notes.
Where's Jerry Allen when you need him?
Banking, I told some the other day when I worked at South Trust, I said that was back when banking was fun.
Yeah.
Banking ain't that much fun anymore. Too many rules and regulations, you know.
That's life. That's life these days.
I know, but just like 5 million more, certain things they make it hard. So.
Well, I know that happened. When did that happen? 10 years ago, or longer than that?
Oh, longer.
When it really, it changed forever.
Right. The information highway. There's so much information out there, and if you have a blip in your past, no matter how good you are now, that blip hurts you sometimes.
Still?
Yeah, it does. It can. It's just back in the day we didn't have credit scores and stuff. We knew the customer.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just a handshake, but it was like figuratively a handshake.
That's doing the show all these years. If you're advertised with me, that handshake's all we need.
Right.
You don't sign anything. And in fact, let me mention that today or tomorrow will be the last day that you can get signed up for holiday greetings. So that's for December and January. It's $197 a month, and it's a lot of ads, and it's really some neat advertising. So I just thought I'd mention that to you. We'll be right back. Let's talk about the weather right now, because that's just something we got to do. In fact, I'm gonna do something different on today's weather. The high today is 55. Now tonight there's that's 100% chance of rain. In fact, it's 40 degrees right now. I'm going out to let me do this at 6 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock, I'm showing a 40% chance of rain. 8 o'clock, a 70% chance of rain. So that's kind of where we stand right now. Now, the rest of the week's looking like this. 49, 29 tomorrow, 52 and 35 Wednesday, 51, 41 Thursday. Friday and Saturday, we got chances of rain, low 50s both days, 42 for a low on Friday and 32 for a low on Saturday. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun. Chick-fil-A, man, I tell you what, they got things going on at Chick-fil-A. I went there. I love that egg white grill. I went there Saturday morning. That's what I got. And then at Parfait with the berries in it too. The extended drive-through hour starting today. Dining room 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Drive-through 6:30 a.m. Drive-through 6:30 to 10. So they're open to 10 now at Chick-fil-A, Highway 280, Alex City.
Glenn Smith's closing out the year is here. Get massive savings on GMC Sierras and Canyons. Full-size GMC Sierras, almost $15,000 off. GMC Canyons, over $5,000 off. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Plus, no payments until March of next year. Now is the time for end-of-year savings at Glenn Smith's GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people. And we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
As the heat of summer fades and cooler temperatures come calling, we look forward to that feeling of fall. It's the perfect time to be outdoors with family and friends and a great time to be alive. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sutherland, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
Closing out the show, we got a text. Yes, Santa Claus texts us too. And congratulations, Texas Longhorns. They beat the Aggies, so that's a heck of a game.
Yep.
Merry Christmas, Alex City. It's Santa saying this. Looking forward to seeing everyone tonight at the parade. Ho, ho, ho. All right. And happy Merry Christmas to you there, Santa. Still iffy on the parade, Alex City parade. Again, the chamber will be making a decision on that around noon today, and you can go to their website, you can go to their Facebook page, Alex City Chamber of Commerce. We'll also be announcing here on Kalijah Country 97.5. I don't know. It's just still iffy.
I'm prepared to go.
Yeah.
Prepared to go, but we may not be there. But right now, it's still on. So
Again, get signed up, ring that bell with the Salvation Army. It's fun and it's for a great cause. I know I've used this term several times today. I'm going to use it one more time. It's a win-win situation. I think it's about the fourth time I said that.
It is. It's a win-win.
Kind of like last week was Reverend Mike Dinsmore did our Thought for the Day last week, and for Thanksgiving, he says thank you. And I've thought about that a lot. So
you know what? I'm freezing out here. You cut the heat off. I am freezing.
Come on here.
I hate for the show to be over, but I'm about to go get in my truck.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.